Yeah.
Yes.
See,
yes.
yeah, because a visionary man, a leader, just to see the progress of the states, he wants both the states to be developed. And apart from that, KCR Garu should stretch his hands and say that BJP, since BJP is actually denying all the facts, whatever it has been promised, and they have failed the promises which had been written in the constitution. Keeping this in view, because the states are not developed, and the Prime Minister is showing the difference between northern states and southern states. So I always say that the Telugu speaking people or Telugu state should always be developed, and nothing opportunity. That's only the state should be developed. That's the main motto of our Chief Minister.
All right, Shakila, ready from the TDP. Let's move forward. I'm picking up one more point that K. Kavita, that is Chief Minister KCR of Telangana's daughter, has told us. Now, you see, you and the Congress are fighting against their party, the ruling TRS in Telangana. Congress is your senior partner in Telangana. But KCR's daughter Kavita says that national parties like the Congress have 100 other things in their mind. And your party, the TDP, has Andhra Pradesh primarily in your mind.
Yeah.
So why should Telangana then vote for your alliance in the Congress?
Yeah, see, in the past, whatever the development has been done in Telangana region, it has been developed by Chandrababu Naidu Garu and TDP party, and he has constructed so many...
No, that is your claim when it was undivided Andhra Pradesh, when Andhra Pradesh and Telangana was one state before 2014. But now Chandrababu Naidu's focus is obviously Andhra Pradesh.
Yeah, because...
Not Telangana.
Yeah, no, because we are fighting against BJP, and we want all the parties to come together for a special status. And since we have so many voters in Telangana, even our party was just originated in Telangana.
BJP got only 5 seats in the last assembly election in 2014 in Telangana. You're fighting against the BJP for the Lok Sabha election next year. We're talking about the assembly election now. Mahesh Begala from the TRS, what do you want to say to Shakila Reddy from the TDP?
See, there is no more TDP after 11 days. So, like, we saw the GHMC elections, they have contested all the corporate elections, but, finally they ended up winning 1 seat, and they also finally ended up joining the TRS. After this 11th of December, they will be confined to the Andhra Pradesh only, because Chandrababu Naidu has to pack his bags and go back to Andhra Pradesh, and he has to fight for survival.
Yeah, but Mr. Begala, let me just point out something. 3 months ago, the Congress was in a poor state in Telangana. Now, admit it, there's a bit of a buzz around this Congress-TDP grand alliance out there. It's been reported that Chandrababu Naidu has brought huge financial resources to the table, and he's also brought the support of many industrialists in Telangana who are not happy because they found that your Chief Minister, KCR, has been inaccessible to them the last 4 years.
It's KCR.
So there's a certain buzz around this alliance now.
There are more than 70 to 80 lakh beneficiaries of KCR programs in the Telangana government, and it's reaching every nook and corner of Telangana. And the beneficiaries are with the TRS government, and people have already decided...
The TRS is also hijacking all the BJP schemes.
And
it is also a very valid point that is saying that to increase the number of beneficiaries, the TRS is also hijacking all the BJP schemes and portraying them as the TRS schemes here in the state of
Abhishek, I have a question for you. In which state of all you have 19 ruling states, where do you have the pensions 1,000 rupees, and where do you have the KCR?
800 rupees of the 1,000 rupees pension, 800 rupees of the 1,000 pension comes from the central government. Here in Telangana, we have a pension for the physically challenged individuals or the Divyangas, where 1,375 rupees comes from the central fund. So all this the KCR government doesn't tell the people, and it only puts KCR's picture in front and tries to boost up the number of the beneficiaries from the state government schemes, actually covering up the central government beneficiary schemes.
It's a federal system. The funds, the taxes are paid by paid to the central, and you have to get the fair share to the state. It's like by the law, you have to get our fair share. It is not the central.
But
you complain that you don't get any fund, right?
Out of 19 states, nobody can match the
TRS complains that BJP is not supporting the state.
Mr. Mahesh Begala from the TRS. Let's move on to a third point, because I was mentioning 2 minutes ago that a lot of industrialists are unhappy with KCR because he's not accessible for them.
He has never come to the secretariat in the last 4.5 years. In the last 4.5 years, KCR has come to the secretariat only twice.
Mr. Begala, forget industrialists. forget industrialists. I
Common man
hear
is not
that
accessible
many
to common man.
ministers of
The Home
KCR's,
Minister,
Mr.
And
Bigala
you
from
can
the
say that in the
TRS,
history
Mr.
of-
Bigala.
in the
Minister of
history
the
of
State is not
Telangana,
One
he has
second,
not
one
come
second,
to
I'm coming to you,
secretariat.
I'm coming to you. Mr. Bigala from the TRS, I hear that forget industrialists, many ministers in KCR's cabinet don't end up, they can't meet him for months. He's so inaccessible.
Very rightly said, he
His
doesn't
own
come to
ministers
secretariat
can't meet
to-
him for months.
He stays in
Absolutely
the
false
farmhouse. He stays in
allegation,
his
Your
farmhouse.
No,
I've heard
he
about
is
that.
ruling the state in a very undemocratic way without reaching the public or the same MLAs and MPs also. He's not coming to the secretariat and he's not listening to the common man and he's not taking any petitions of the common people.
Okay, the industrialists are very, very happy. Telangana state has have the 24 hours uninterrupted.
Yet another
Have the
false claim from the
infrastructure
TRS which they take credit
develop,
for.
and they have the
Connecting the north
permission,
grid and the south
there is
grid
no
for 24
bureaucracy
power,
involved in
24
getting the
hours power to
permission.
Telangana state, which is rightly done by the NDA government.
Okay,
First it
you're not
started with the
really
state of
answering the
Andhra Pradesh
question
and then
about the
extended
Chief
to the state of
Minister's
Telangana.
inaccessibility. We've just got 1.5 minutes left. Let me just go to Abhishek Jagani from the BJP. Mr. Abhishek Jagani, what is the story of the BJP in Telangana? Because in the last assembly election in 2014, you just won 5 seats out of 119 over there. And from all accounts, you're going to get somewhere around that figure this time as well.
No, we are very strong in many of the seats, and for the first time BJP is contesting all the 119 seats. This time we have a very elaborate campaign strategy. We have many good schemes which have been pushed by the central government that are doing excellent in the
The
state.
buzz is you're contesting all the 119 seats
Yes, we are
because you
contesting.
want to cut the votes that are opposed to TRS and thereby help the TRS.
No, nothing like that. We are also equally contesting like any other party here, and this is the first time that in all the 119 places, our candidates in the field are building the base for all the elections to come.
No. That's not true, Mr. Jagani. Mr. Jagani from the BJP. I'll tell you what I've heard. I've heard that forget the 119 constituencies where you put up candidates in Telangana. You actually only really seriously working in 20 assembly constituencies.
There are rumors
And which are
everywhere.
these 20 assembly constituencies? These are the 20 that comprise 4 Lok Sabha seats. Karimnagar, Mehboob-nagar, Nizamabad and Sikandrabad.
In our very
Basically,
first list,
you
we
are
have announced
focusing
38
through these
candidates.
assembly elections on these 4 Lok Sabha seats for the general election of next year.
No, that could be
That's
article
your
in any
agenda
random
for now,
newspaper
right
that
now.
you might be quoting. But in our very first list, we have announced 38 seats, and within the span of 7 days, we announced in 28 more. That shows in our focus in first 66 seats out of the
You
119
can keep
seats in
announcing. You may
Telangana.
not be working seriously over there.
So we are working seriously. We are working
All the
seriously.
polls clearly shows that the BJP could win 1 or 2 seats in this upcoming assembly elections, and
There are
TDP could
always
win
surveys.
1-0.
We know KCR surveys. KCR is famous for spreading all
It's
such
not the
rumors.
KCR, it's the national surveys. Even if you can take the
Maybe
India Ahead
KCR's
survey
bought media?
also, everything will clearly show BJP
Maybe the
could
media
win.
bought by KCR is peddling such stories.
Other
Yellow
than that,
media.
there's no influence of
All
BJP
right,
party.
the elections on the 7th of December. The results will be out along with the other 4 states on the 11th of December. We'll wait to see what happens at that
But
time.
to
But
Mr.
thanks very
Mahesh
much
Bigala, I'll just
to all our
put a
guests
word
for
to
joining
Mahesh
us over
Bigala.
here. Shakila Reddy from the TDP, Mahesh Bigala from the TRS, and Abhishek Jagani from the BJP. All of them joining us live from Hyderabad. Thank you.